Good morning. Good morning, everyone. This is a climate emergency. We are standing here this morning to call our governments, local, regional and national, to act now. Before it is too late, the IPCC have said that we have got 12 years, just 12 years, to reduce our emissions by 50%. The level of action that is required is huge. We need our government to act now. We cannot do this on our own. As consumers, we cannot make the difference. We are all in this together. We need our government to act right now. Now, car drivers, we are very sorry to give you this disruption this morning. We do not enjoy standing here. It's embarrassing, it's cold. We'd rather be doing something else with our day. But we need to raise the profile of this issue so that everyone knows just how serious the problem is. The disruption. Please do. If you're a car driver, please turn off your engine. You're going to be here for seven minutes. It's going to only 7 minutes. This is a small disruption you're facing this morning compared to the disruption that will happen to our world if we do not take action. There will be droughts, there will be famines, there will be people who suffer, mass migrations, people who die. For all these reasons, we need to act now.
What has inspired you to come out on this very, very cold day?
Well, I heard about it through CC, but I've always been quite aware of climate change, and we learn about it in school, and it's just something that I've become aware of and become quite interested in.
Do you sort of feel this is a generational thing, in that actually people of, say, my age, my generation, have not taken this seriously enough?
Slightly. I feel like a lot more people now because we learn about it more at school, whereas people in the past didn't know so much about it then.
So how do you think your friends at school sort of feel about this? I mean, is there any sort of appetite for any action? I mean, on the scale of, for instance, what's happening in Australia at the moment?
I think there is, lots of people I think would come out if we asked them to. Although, because sometimes I feel it can be overdone quite a bit, so people think, they just kind of roll their eyes and think, climate change, nothing's going to happen. Because people kind of they don't know enough about it, they just think that it's another thing which isn't going to make a difference, it's not going to.
12 years left! 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 12 years left!
Do you know you're making queues up the way into Canterbury?
That's the point.
Only 7 minutes we're going to be here.
Oh my god!
And if you can turn off your engine.
It's already off, it's an automatic off thing. Bloody hell.
So we need people to tell the truth. We need our government to tell the truth, the severity of the problem. We need our representation to tell the truth at national level. We need Cape County Council to tell the truth. We need Canterbury City Council to tell the truth. if we can cut pollution in Canterbury, we will save our health and social care services hundreds of thousands of pounds. And despite this particular problem in terms of health and the effects on the economy, pollution is not tackled here in the UK or nationally. We do not see pollution as a major problem. And particularly here in the Canterbury, tackling air quality has definitely been at the bottom of the council's list of priorities. We need to reduce emissions from vehicles and from other sources. We need to make sure this is economic sense, this is health sense. It will save our children.
Okay.
Yet, this week, the National Institute for Health and Healthcare Excellence said we should prioritise cycling and walking and not cars. Well, of course we should. And what's the response of this council? Well, here in this area, they want to build a multi-storey car park. Let's bring cars here, and where the levels of air pollution are already in excess of national upper limits. Good morning. We are sorry for the inconvenience this morning. If you've got your engine running, please do turn it off. You're just going to be here for a few more minutes. We are here because of the climate emergency. The IPCC have said that we have got just 12 years to reduce our emissions by 50%. This is so severe, we need our governments to act right away. What do we want?
Climate justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
We're very sorry that we're slowing down your journey this morning, but you need to realise that we are all in this together. We cannot do this on our own. We are not powerful enough to do this as individual consumers. We need our governments, the people who sit in the Guildhall, Kent County Council, our national government, to make new laws and new ways of living and tough decisions for all of us right now.
And I suppose because it's such a slow progressing thing, we've been talking about this now for 25, 30 years and people are still living their lives normally. So
Exactly. It doesn't affect them yet.
so they're all sort of complacent and whatever.
Yeah.
I think it is a thing of people not sort of like being aware of how much impact this actually could have, and so they don't care about it because they're just not really aware. But if once you tell people about it and you tell them about this whole 12 years thing, they're all like, oh my gosh. Like, yeah.
The consequences of inaction are beyond imagining. The IPCC report makes it clear there will be huge amounts of people, huge numbers of people who suffer. There'll be people who die. There'll be people who lose their livelihoods, their countries, their places of living. The world is going to chaos. And the climate may be irreversible at that point. We need to act now. We've delayed for far too long. We thank you for your patience. We hope you will go away from today and tell everyone you know just how severe the climate emergency is and why we need our governments to act now.
You're going to press the button again. Press the button. When it's red, we move. Okay, off the road, quickly please.